Okay, so my last video was a Shorekeeper and why she's not a must pull, and I got a lot of comments saying I'm wrong, she's the best pull you can make in the game, and blah blah blah. So I want to double down. This is the difference between Shorekeeper and Verena in terms of team DPS. It's a 5% damage increase to have Shorekeeper. That's ridiculous. You're paying objectively $200 either out of real money or in-game currency for a 5% damage increase in your teams. Now this is going to be a screenshot of the difference between Jinshi Yanwu with Jinshi Zezha. It's a 28% damage increase for team, by the way. Team. 28% to pull Zezha. 5% Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper is basically the cherry on top of your already set core. Not like the character that you prioritize over everything. You pull Zezha before you pull Shorekeeper. You pull Phoebe before you pull Shorekeeper. If you don't have all these teams, especially considering that Zani comes out in 8 days, you should not be rolling Shorekeeper if you don't have enough currency to roll Zani. Because Zani is going to be the best character in the game, hands down, bar none. Best AoE, best single target, bar none, once she comes out. And you are going to really want Phoebe to pair up with the best DPS in the game. And just guesstimation, I'm assuming that Phoebe is going to be, from having Spectral Rover to Phoebe, is probably going to be a 30-35% damage increase. Just guesstimating. Now back to Shorekeeper. Okay, Shorekeeper is a 5% damage increase. Cool. But what makes you think that the next support is going to be significantly better than Shorekeeper to the point that I shouldn't roll Shorekeeper right now? Very easy. I'm reading Shorekeeper's outro. Just press it, right? You can have a little screenshot of it up right now. 99% of the words that are in the outro are all defensive utility that most people that have hands don't use. If you don't have hands, cool for you. We're not talking about you, right? You're a Zhongli enjoyer. Majority of people are Kaza enjoyers, not Zhongli enjoyers, right? The last part of the kit is a damage increase. Shorekeeper is filled, packed with defensive utility that majority of people simply do not put to use. What that means is majority of her kit is not being utilized. What happens when they make a more offensive healer? Like Brant, who does more damage, heals less, and also shields. Or, what's her name? Cantarella. She heals, but she does a lot of damage. And she's going to do more whenever her teammate comes out in Frolova. Is that her name? Frolova, whatever. They're already leaning into more offensive healers comparatively to the Verena or the Shorekeeper. This makes it so in those teams, Shorekeeper might just be a 0% increase. And obviously, I don't want this to come off as a Shorekeeper hate club or anything like that. It's more of when you have a community that ends up pressuring people, telling them it's a must pull, it's a must pull. When they finally come back, or when they're finally there, people will go out of their way to roll the character. Best example of this that I've seen recently, Honkai Star Rail, Silver Wolf. Completely dog shit character that if you read her kit now, right, if I put the kit in front of you now, without you knowing anything about Star Rail, you'd probably read this and be like, there's a lot of weaknesses in this kit. A lot of things that people simply would not put to use, and its practicality is pretty limited. But because everyone was hearing over and over and over again, it's a must pull, it's a must pull, you need her, you need her, you need her. Everyone fucking rolled her, she's completely ass. That's it. Objectively, look at the kit, look at the math, 5% total damage increase. That does not scream, please pull me. You need me. No, you don't. This is not a character you need. This is Koro putting out their first premium healer, as all gacha games do at the beginning, and they didn't want her to be significantly better than the rest of the cast, but they did want her to be good enough so that you would go ahead and pull her. The next character that comes out, the next premium healer that comes out, is going to be significantly better than Shorekeeper, because they want you to pull them over Shorekeeper. That character is going to come out soon. Shorekeeper came out in 1.0. towards the end of it. The next premium healer is probably going to come out towards the end of 2.0 or 2.x. If you use the defensive utility that the character provides, great for you. I have nothing against that. If you find the value in her kit, great for you. I find the value in her kit, but I would never suggest to someone, hey, this character is a must pull, you need them for your account. She's pretty damn good for where she stands right now, but objectively speaking, gacha games will typically go ahead after their first premium healer, start ramping it up. And with the DLT system and things like that, I feel like characters will very much be pushed into that very particular team, very particular role, and Shorekeeper will simply end up falling into the line of jack of all trades, not really there to enable your team to do something different. Just a stat increase of 12.5 crit rate. Oh my god! 2 pulls of crit rate, by the way. That's 2 substats. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Live stream is going to be tomorrow morning, and then Zani is going to be here in a week. So I'll see you guys then.